Hey guys, Kate here from the Emerald Minecart, and yes, it's been a good while, and I'll explain why. But obviously, moving! It's a situation that all of us have to go through eventually, either once or twice or 3 times, or if we're the unlucky ones, about over 5 or 60 times. But thankfully, I'm not that type of person. But if you have had to move over 4 or 5 times, then I'm I'm really sorry for you. I'm sorry your parents have to constantly move because of their jobs. But anyways, moving. It is sometimes a stressful experience that sometimes recreates the feeling of being dragged into hell. Why am I saying that? Well, I thought I'd talk about my moving situation. And not just one, but all of them. Because first, we're going to start off the moving situation, my first ever moving situation, which I barely remember. Why? Because I was technically still a baby. What does it mean to be a baby? Well, it's simple. A baby is a baby. And okay, actually, I wasn't completely a baby. I was like 1 or 2 years old. I honestly don't remember. But all I know is, like, the first time we moved from Florida to North Carolina. Which, yes, that's right. That's right, gamers. I was born in Florida. I am. That's the reason why I'm crazy and insane sometimes, because I am from the mystical, magical place of Florida. So yeah, or or Jacksonville, Florida. I don't know. I think. Wait, hold on, frick. Uh, hold on. Yep, Jacksonville, Florida. So yeah, moved from there and moved into North Carolina, which, to be perfectly honest, like when I was 5, like most of my memories from like my very young childhood, from like 4 to at least like 4 to 8, I think. Yeah, 4 to 8, I think. Wait. Yeah, yeah, 4 to 8 or 4 to 7 or 4 to 8. I don't know. That's mostly where like most of my early parts of my childhood that I mostly remember, and mostly where I've made most of my creations and met a lot of friends, and hell, where I even met my first girlfriend. Because yes, I was that type of person who thought I need to get a girlfriend right away, only for me to only realize that I had probably should have waited until high school to do that. But now I'm not really looking for someone because again I've already been dumped or rejected like multiple times. 12, if you're wondering. Yes, my life is somewhat sad, I guess. I don't freaking know. But anyway, anyways. So yeah. Then in the year of 2012, which was when wait, yeah, wait, no, so wait, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, 7. So back to childhood thing, like 4 to 7, because I just realized in 2015 I turned 10. So yeah. So anyways, at 7 years old, and it was summer break, my dad got a job at SC Johnson, and we moved. Which back then, like that really pissed younger me off because I had to move away from my friends and my girlfriend. But thankfully, she gave me my number. Or, not my number, her number. She gave me her number. Which that made me really happy, but then I lost it in the move. So, yeah. And she's probably completely forgotten about me anyways. But, hey, hey, Amy, if you still remember me, hi, I guess, if you still remember me. If that's a name you recognize. Okay, I just realized how sad this got. Okay, moving on. So, anyways, moved from North Carolina to Tennessee, which if you know my old channel is where most of my content was made, which I started to make in like late-ish, mid-ish to late-ish 2017. Yeah. mid to late-ish 2017. So yeah, we stayed there for a bit, and then it wasn't until summer break of 2020, which, because of the certain thing going on, which we're going to call the Azon virus. Why? Because I can't say the actual name, and also I wanted to change the name to the person, change the name to the name of a person who is really annoying in my middle school. And that was in Tennessee. So yeah, the Azon virus was around, and yeah, yeah. So basically, trying to move when the Azon virus was still going on, yeah, that was a little hard, but somehow our house sold really quick. But here's the thing though. Like this one group of family, like they apparently were just not they not only threw smoke cigarette butts into plants, but they also touched things. All they did, the things they touched were they opened the doors that were closed and turned on lights. I'm sorry. Well, first of all, you shouldn't throw the cigarette butts in the plants. My mom worked hard on that. And second of all, you do realize it's a freaking pandemic outside. You shouldn't just be going around touching shit. Dear Lord. But still, that was just annoying. And that's real. I do remember there were some other families, but none of them they didn't like that. And again, someone else did get the house, which actually, if the people who own that house somehow stumble across my old YouTube channel and realize, oh wait, there was a YouTuber used to live here, then hey, congratulations, you now own a house I used to live in. So congratulations. So yeah, in 2020 we moved from there to here, Arkansas. And now we get to the most recent moving experience. Oh god, in the hellhole this experience has been. So basically, we got our house, basically we got pictures of our house taken and put it up on the market. So yeah. And we were thinking, okay, so people are going to get it immediately. But sadly, that did not happen. There were multiple showings, and there were no people making offers yet. And please note, this went through, this completely went on through the entirety of June and July. But it wasn't until somewhere around July when someone made an offer, so that was good. We were getting ready. We had to get some things ready, we had to get something fixed, and then we were having to look for a house. So, we found a few houses with, one of them being a freaking 4-story house, which basically the first story was the basement. So technically it was 3, but it's actually 4. So yeah, first story was the basement, second story was the main level, third story was the second level, and the third story was the third, and the fourth story was the third level that my dad said would be given to me. But sadly, the house was already taken by someone else, and then, yeah, there were other houses, they were also taken, so yeah. And then we found one house that looked good. But then, a few days later, my dad delivers the bad news of the buyers backing out and us having to wait until next May to move. And no joke, I actually almost jumped out of a window. Why? Because I just couldn't freaking take it anymore. Because this moving situation got in the way of my summer plan and has just completely drained me, and then I get this information. Yeah, so I genuinely couldn't take it anymore, and I almost jumped out a window, but thankfully my dad talked me out of it. Twice. But, good news, karma came for these people because they lost $5,000, so ha. That's what you get for. So yeah, that's what you get. Am I petty about it? Of course I am. Why? Because this situation has really been stressful, and I happen to be a lot more pissed off when I get stressed, especially if it's about certain situations. For example, moving. But thankfully, this story has a happy ending because a day or two later, it was revealed that my dad's company, which happens to be the company that owns Sharpie and Exacto, like the Exacto knife, like that company. They bought our house and they actually plan on selling it. So yeah, they bought our house and we're going to be moving to Georgia. And thankfully, we actually did find a house in Georgia as well. So thankfully, this story has a somewhat happy ending, I guess. Despite the fact of the amount of school I probably am missing in Georgia. So, oops. But yeah, anyways, moving. Very stressful experience for certain people, and hopefully, this is the last time I have to ever move. Because to be perfectly honest, I genuinely want to stay in Georgia, actually, because I actually like Georgia, especially since apparently it also has a lot more land than Arkansas, apparently, and also Georgia is a lot more accepting of people in the LGBT community, unlike Arkansas, which, to not dive into for the political reasons, let's just say, yeah, a bunch of anti-trans laws. I'm not going to get into that shit because I don't like to talk about it, and it makes me feel like America is failing as a society. We all are, yada yada yada. So yeah, but anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you guys subscribe and like for more, and I'll see you all guys later. Peace out, home guards, and goodbye.